Hi everybody, Tim Thompson, CPA. It's the end of January. Just wanted to come to you and talk to you a little bit about two things today. I'm going to talk to you about 1099s for those of you who run small businesses. And then also I'm going to talk to you about filing status for those of you who are filing your 1040s. Funny, interesting story on both of those actually. On 1040s, had a call Thursday or Friday last week. Somebody said, hey, I got married in June of last year, so is it okay if we just still file single and then we'll figure it all out next year or what? The IRS rule is whatever you were on December 31st is your filing status for the whole year. So if you ran to Las Vegas and got married on December 31st, good for you, congratulations. By the way, you're married filing jointly for the year, or married filing separate, however you choose to do that. But those quick decisions can sometimes yield different results than what you expected. So you don't get to file single all year long. I actually had a really good friend of mine who waited to get married till January 1st. So congratulations to you. You can still file single last year, or head of household, whatever applies to you. So filing status is kind of a tricky thing for some people, but really the rule's pretty simple. It's whatever you were as of December 31st. And if you're married as of December 31st, then your only decision is, do you file jointly or do you file married filing separately? If you need help with those, I can certainly help you with those. For my small businesses, and for those of you who run businesses out of your house, I get the question every year is, who do I have to 1099, who do I not have to 1099? And the 1099's kind of tricky, whether they should be employees, should they be 1099 people, what. The rules are pretty simple there too, but people seem to make them complex. If you're dictating hours, methods, and exactly what has to be done, typically they're an employee, you ought to file a W-2 on them. And the rules are a lot more specific than that, but that's the general rule of thumb. 1099 is you're giving them here's the job I want done. You can do it on your own time. You can do it under your own supervision. I'm not going to set hours for you or set methods for you. At that point, they become a 1099. The bigger trick is, do I really have to file a 1099 on somebody? And I'll just tell you a story from way early in my career. I had a gentleman that had not collected appropriate W-9 data from all of his people. And so he tried to issue 1099s. And if he didn't have a social security number or taxpayer ID number, he just left it blank and he sent it on in. And sure enough, he got a letter at the end of the year or on into the next year and said, hey, by the way, those are cool 1099s. Thanks for sending them. By the way, if you can't prove that these people are real, then you're going to owe us 35% backup withholding. Can you imagine, what if you paid, some of your vendors $10,000 or $100,000 and you tried to 1099 them and you got a letter from the IRS saying, hey, that's cute. By the way, you're going to send us $35,000 for all those people because we don't know if they're real or not. And we just want to make sure that somebody's withholding taxes for them. So guess what? It's your responsibility. Get the W-9 data, get it right, and make sure it's accurate. And if you ever receive one of those letters from the IRS, definitely get a hold of me because I hope you resolve that pretty quick. It's not an easy resolution, but because sometimes it requires getting a hold of an old vendor and that kind of thing. But we make it a practice every year to update W-9s from people so that we can stay informed as to if their information has changed, if they have changed a business name, have they changed their last name, if it's a 1099 that's an individual. Little sneak peek into what's going on in 2020. There's always confusion around, do I file a 1099 miss for, miss being MISC for miscellaneous, do I file a 1099 miscellaneous for this type of income, that type of income, because there's several different boxes on the 1099 miss form. This year, to try to eliminate that confusion, the IRS is coming out with a form 1099-NEC. That NEC stands for non-employee compensation. That 1099 will be what we have always referred to as I'm a 1099 employee. There's other stuff going on 1099 except for other than subcontractors. There's all kinds of different incomes that you can report on there. So they're going to separate that out to try to eliminate that confusion. There's going to be a 1099 NEC coming. Look for it, get your W-9s updated, and that's all I've got for today. Hey, I appreciate you for your time. I know all of us are busy these days, especially with the new year. And I know that you've got a choice of whether or not to listen to this video or not. But if you like it, please put a thumbs up on it. Also follow me on Instagram. Yes, I actually got an Instagram account. I don't know how to use it. I've asked my daughter to help. I'm not getting much help from her. You're welcome, love. I love you. So it's MyDFWCPA there. Obviously, the website's mydfwcpa.com. Twitter is at MyDFWCPA. My Facebook page is the only thing, I don't know if it says MyDFWCPA or not, but look up Tim Thompson CPA PLLC. It may also be MyDFWCPA. Look me up there. Got the YouTube channel going now where these videos are going. Just subscribe to everything that you want to, like it all. Give me comments of any things that you would like to hear about going forward. And I'd love to help you out. Hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later.